Hello and welcome. In this video, I have covered the program based on series. As I have observed, the class 10th students and 9th students are finding it very difficult to understand series problems. So if you find this video fruitful, please like and share. The first very easy example I have taken, that is a series 1 to the power 1 plus 2 to the power 2 plus 3 to the power 3 and so on up to n terms. So if you see the series, each time numbers are incremented by 1. So if we can take a loop of a number which starts from 1 and goes up to n and incremented by 1 only. Then if this numbers I take as I, so this term becomes I to the power I, and we have to take the sum also. So first of all, I have taken a variable I for the loop, n for the number of term and s for the sum. Sum is taken as double because we have to get the power, and for the power the function is math.pow which returns double type of value. So the first statement here, important one, is taking number of terms from the user. Then before starting the loop, we have to initialize the sum with 0.0. Then we have taken the loop as I equal to 1, I is less than equal to n and I plus plus. Because the series first term is 1, so that's why it is started with 1. It is going up to n, so I is less than equal to n, and each time it is incremented by 1, that's why I plus plus. And here it is taking s equal to s plus math.pow I comma I. So when the value of I is 1, it will take 1 to the power 1 and add it to s. Then I will become 2, here I plus plus, I will become 2. The condition is true, so get in the loop, it will add 2 to the power 2 to s. Then I will become 3, then it will calculate 3 to the power 3 and add to s. This way it will find the sum of the series, and after the end of the loop, it will find the sum which is displayed. Now the second series 1, 11, 111 and so on. So here, before writing the program, always we must think of how this series is progressing. So first term is 1, second term is 11, third term is 111. So we have to find the relation which is common to all terms. It's not only first two terms we have seen and we are satisfied. So if we consider first term is 1, then the second term is 11. How it will come? 1 into 10 plus 1. It becomes 11. Then 11 into 10 plus 1 is 111. 111 into 10 plus 1 is 1111. So this way we have got. So this thing we have to do n times. So we have taken a variable n for number of terms. Then this loop is starting n times, for n times loop starting from 1 and going to n. For generating these numbers, I have taken a variable s as 0. So for the first time, when it will get in the loop, will say 0 into 10 plus 1. So it will give you 1. That is the first term. It will display s 1. Then next time 1 into 10 plus 1. The new value of s will become 11. It will display 11. Then next time 11 into 10 plus 1 plus 1. 11 into 10 plus 1, it will become 111 and so on. This will go on n times. The next program is similar to this one only. where if we take 1, 12, 123, so 1 into 10 plus 2, 12 into 10 plus 3, 123 into 10 plus 4. So what we are adding is incrementing. In the last question it was constant 1, this time it is 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So again n terms are there, we have taken n as an input. We have taken s for generating the term initially as 0. And this time, this loop of n time, what is said, s equal to s into 10 plus I. So what will happen, initially s is 0. Initially s is 0. So what will happen, I is 1, 0 into 10 plus 1. 0 into 10 plus 1 will be 1 only. It will display 1. Then I will become 2. Alright, I will become 2. For 2, what was the value in S? It was 1. So 1 into 10 plus I becomes 12. Alright. Then it will, after displaying 12, I will become 3. When I become 3, S is 12. 12 into 10 plus 3, it becomes 123. And so on, it will display n terms of this series. Next series is 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. It's very simple to observe. 1, 4, 9. This is the perfect squares of 1 square, 4 is 2 square, 9 is 3 square, 16 is 4 square, n terms. So we will simply, and we don't have to find the sum of the series, we will simply input number of terms. Then 1 square, 2 square, 3 square up to n square, we will take a loop from 1 to n. A loop from 1 to n. And in the loop, we will say I square. When the I is 1, it will display 1 square, that is 1. When the I is 2, it will display 2 square, that is 4. When the I is 3, it will display 3 square, 9. When the I is 4, it will display 4 square, 16. 5 square, 25 and so on. Next series is also the same. Thing is 1, 8, 24, 64, 125. It is what? This time if you see, square कर चुके हैं. After doing a square, what it will be? 1 cube, 2 cube 8, 3 cube 27, 4 cube 64, 5 cube 125. N terms. So number of terms. Alright. Then n time loop executes n time. Alright. And same way, the same program, only in place of I comma 2, this time it is I comma 3. 1 cube is 1, 2 cube 8, I becomes 3, 3 cube 24, 27, I becomes 4, 4 cube is 64 and so on. Now 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. How it is progressing? 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 4, 8 plus करके after doing addition, or it is not working in that way, you can think of another way. So you have to see. So what we saw, 1 into 2, 4, 4 into 2, 8, 8 into 2, 16. Or you can say 2 the power 0 is 1, 2 the power 1 is 2, 2 the power 3, 2 the power 2 is 4, 2 the power 3, 8. So it is this way also, 2 the power 0, 2 the power 1, 2 the power 2, this way also it is. So I have done both way. The first way, we have to generate 10 terms. So this loop is executing 10 times here. This loop is executing 10 times. Now look at the value of j. J is initially 1. So this will display 1. Then the statement is j equal to 2 into j. So 1 into 2, it will become 2. So next time it will display 2, then 2 into 2, j into 2, so 2 into 2, 4. Next time it will display 4, and after displaying 4, j into 2, any 4 into 2, 8, 1 to 4 it will come. Or I have written this thing also, math.pow system.println math.pow to the power I minus 1. So I is taken as starting as 1. So first time it is to the power 1 minus 1 is 0. To the power 0 is 1. The next time when the I is 2, it is to the power 1. To the power 1 is 2. When the I is 3, it will take to the power 3 minus 1. To the power 2 is 4. So this way it will generate the same series. Now what is here? 1, 3, 9, 27. 10 terms. So 1, 3, 9, 27. Each term is the triple of previous term. If we follow the same logic, we need to write here for generating this series. In the same previous program, here we need to write j equal to j into 3, or it is 3 to the power 0 is 1, 3 to the power 1 is 3, 3 to the power 2 is 9, 3 to the power 3 is 27. So what logic applied is here I have taken the value of I as 0. So what it will take? POW 3 to the power 0 will be 1. When I will become 1, it will be 3 to the power 1. 3 to the power 1 is 3. When I will become 2, 3 square is 9. When I will become 3, it will do 3 to the power 3 is 27. And here int explicit type conversion is done just to convert this thing into integer, as the POW function returns double type of value. Next series is 0, 7, 26, 63. Okay, 0, 7, 26, 63. Now if you remember perfect square, if you have done some calculation, it will come to your mind. 1 square is 1. No, so not the perfect square. 1, 8, 27, 64. So it is a 1 cube minus 1, 2 cube minus 1, 3 cube minus 1, 4 cube minus 1. Alright. So what it is done here also, we have taken number of terms, then we have made a loop from 1 to n, then we have taken I cube minus 1. So when the I is 1, 1 cube is 1, minus 1 is 0. When I is 2, 2 cube is 8, minus 1 is 7. When I is 3, 3 cube is 27, minus 1 is 26. When I is 4, it will be 64. Minus 1 is 63. The next question is 1 factorial. The symbol you see here is factorial. This symbol is of factorial. Alright. 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial, dot, n factorial. Or 1, 2, 6, 24, 124. What is this 1, 2, 64? 1 factorial is 1. 2 factorial is 1 into 2. That is 2. 3 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3, 6. 4 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 is 24. So that is factorials are displayed. Factorials are product of the natural number. So here in this question we will find the factorials. Alright. So product of natural numbers. We are starting with 1. Number of terms is taken. Starting with 1. So f is initially 1. I is starting with 1. And this statement f equal to f into I. So 1 into 1, it becomes 1, it will display 1. When I will become 2, so f into 2, it is 2 factorial, the result is 2, second term. When I is 3, 1 into 2 is already there, then into 3, it becomes 6. And when I is 4, so it is 6 now, 6 into 4 is 24. You can see these numbers are generated. So for this video, this much is enough. I will come up the second video, series 2, part 2 very soon. Thank you, and if you like this video, I said in the starting also, please like and share. Thank you very much.